why is it so important to train this tree right here?
Over.
Hello guys.
Hey Siri, we're actually waiting for you. Guys, meet Siri. He's a chronicler, also from Neo, from K2, and his is a mostly free-to-play account, and he can tell you everything you need to know about this game. He's been playing it since the beginning, I think, right, Siri?
Not really, but I was originally from Kingdom 23, so yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty
So
old.
he's an old player, and he knows everything about the game, and he has been mostly playing free-to-play. And just like Shelby here in our Discord as well, I've tried to get him to join. He's one of the best free-to-play players, and I am going to actually share a screenshot that he sent me today, where he took a rally from a whale who has spent over $200,000 on his account, and still was able to win. Right? He was able to win that. So but yeah, as I was saying, guys, it's very important that you guys try the expedition classification tree, because this gives you these boxes
Gear.
that you get, and then from these boxes you get diamonds, you get iron, and all kinds of stuff. You get speed ups, and then that's gonna help you progress. But not only that, after that, what you should be doing, and obviously after researching some military. You don't have to go all the way crazy with it, but it's not the formations, it's the
Refinement.
yeah, it's the refinement. So this one right here, after you train like maybe level 8 or 9 military, if you're not going for T4, make sure you train this, because this gives you huge bonuses for your refinement. You can have army size, total attack, all kinds of stuff, and this gives you this badge master in the end. What this does
So
is...
can I?
Yeah.
Will you let me talk for a second
Sure.
about the refinement tree?
Yes,
So
go ahead.
obviously you need to research it after pacification, and also so during the first couple of months it's not so good to have it, because you can. So ideally, okay, so ideally you want to max like each piece one by one, but in order to do that, like I'll share a screenshot of one of my refinements. So if you want to have it gold, you have to do the research, okay? But instead of having one piece gold, you can have like all green, and that doesn't really take you like any research.
So here's a screenshot.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's
Ah.
easier for switching the stuff, you know, if you concentrate all your green stones, whatever the name is.
Yeah.
In one piece, it's way easier to change the buff you want, but if you spread it out, you don't have to do the research. At least not for like, I don't know.
Yeah.
6
Yeah.
months,
I know what you're saying,
5 months.
Celeb. Because I tell people to keep to green equipment, so you get one unlock, then max that, because you get a faster one. And so if you have all 4, it'll take slower to do, but then it gives you time to do the research as well. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. It's not it's lower, because it doesn't matter. If not like I mean you grow it by using the green stones, and they don't go faster if you level them. So if you spread out or you concentrate in one piece, the buff is still the same. It doesn't change.
Yeah.
So you can delay that research a bit.
Yeah, because you need to get your green stones to buff them all
Also
up.
the last one, the attacking level 5s, is totally not worth it. I mean, they change a bit. They always change in the horses. Mostly nerfing them, but they change them a lot. Like they change the motivation recovery. You got the base one, the hidden one, not the percentage. But they now increase the loot you get from the rebels.
Yeah. They have
But
increased
generally
one.
speaking, level 5 is like really worthless. Like you don't really want to tag level 5 unless you have like a golden Daenerys and a lot of stuff. So you generally want to attack the whichever level you can 2-shot, maybe 3-shot.
Yeah.
Yep. Thank you.
I-
Thank you for
I
that.
struggle like 3-shot in a level 4. I think I can 4-shot, maybe 5-shot.
You can 3-shot it as free to play eventually.
I've still learning. What do you know with your rebels? Do you stick loads of bows in there, or would you just go for counters?
No, always counter.
Always
You-
count.
As a free to play, you don't have like full counter, so you use a couple of bowmen. But
Yeah.
generally speaking, you
Mainly.
want max counters. And Theon is totally bonkers. I mean, I have green
Yeah.
Theon, no, gray Theon, but he's still better than like Gold Soren or Shayla. So Theon is.
I never knew that.
If you think about buying mountain gear, don't buy mountain gear. Buy Theon or Grey Marjorie, both of those, rather than blue gear.
Yeah. I like mountain gear, but yeah.
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 Also, the gear you can technically get it as free to play. I mean, I didn't spend on gear and I have it almost all green now because of the Return to Westeros event.
Yeah.
You can get a 50 chest for free.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
screenshot that also.
So while we're talking about gear and buying things, I've said this before to people here. Actually, let me share a serious screenshot. This is what he meant. You guys seeing this on stream, right?
Yeah.
So this is the event for companion shop, and these events are they come pretty often. So
You need to grind a lot, but it's a free way of getting a lot of stuff. That event.
I struggle
And
on this event.
Mhm.
I can never find a lost. I've got loads of accounts, but like there must be a way to do it. I can never
Yeah,
bind
you need
an account.
castle level 12, and I think it's over. Also over 12 lord level.
And what do you have to do? Do you have to make them go inactive and then bring them back
Yeah,
with an invite?
exactly that. You have to do that.
Yeah. And you need them to be a friend as well, yeah, before they go inactive. Is that right? The friend in
I
game.
don't know.
I'm
I-
not sure.
That part I don't know. I'm not sure.
I have
Yeah.
no idea on that part.
This companion shop, if you can get a good set of accounts to go inactive and back again, it's very rewarding.
Yeah, you can get. So let me do the math. The max amount of you get maximum 400 points per day because it's activity points times
Ah.
2 because the points are calculated that way. So double them.
Yeah.
How do you say the activity points?
Yeah.
For max activity points, you need castle level 18 on the alt. So that's 800 point. Max account, the max number of accounts you can link is 10. So times 10
Yeah.
times 30 days. So it requires a lot of effort though. Playing 10 accounts, You can do it like in 10 minutes though, each account. But
I
like
played. I don't play 10 accounts, but I log 10 accounts It's daily.
Yeah.
I don't play them, but I log them.
you can get max 240,000 points. It's a shit ton of points. So you can get double castle skin permanent. And
50 teleports, bro. 50 teleports.
yeah.
Come to K193 with us.
thank you, Siri.
No kidding. Head over here.
Thank you, Siri. Here's another suggestion from Trandul. This set you need to get to gold as soon as possible. Your focus should be the Eye of Lore, which is on the bottom left And
yeah, and then the building ring
Yeah.
thingy.
yeah, this will give you a research buff. And then this one on the right is the Heart of the Ocean that gives you a building buff. So the one on top should be a third priority, top right. This helm. It gives you training speed.
And cav attack. That's
Yeah.
the best helmet if you are not buying Glorious.
Yes.
At least in my opinion.
And the chest
Well,
should be a fourth
Mm.
because that gives you spearman attack, which
Yeah,
is
that's definitely the best chest. The chest in the game are shit. Even the Glorious one is bad.
yeah. I can show you exactly why I don't use it. So here's
What you build it? You build the Glorious.
I don't use Glorious right now. The way I do it is I use everything except the chest.
Yeah.
Because the Glorious is it gives you 12% bowmen, which are useless, and
It's
infantry.
really bad.
Yeah, infantry I don't use at all. Total defense, I don't care about defense. Upkeep consumption rate, who cares about that?
Yeah.
But this champion gives me 12% spearman attack, which is my front line. Gives me research speed and infantry defense. Well, sometimes I can actually. Yeah.
Also, yeah, talking about this piece of gear, so maybe switch to like the research gear,
Sure.
but show it in the blacksmith maybe
Mhm.
in an account that doesn't have it max. So not that account. Show the
I don't have
show
it
the other
max. I have only boots max. Everything else is purple. For
okay.
research.
No, but do you have like a low level account open?
Oh
over
yes,
there?
I have.
Show that please, so you can see what I try to explain.
So.
My English is not so good because I haven't been talking a lot.
So which
Fine, bro.
what would you like me to put on research gear?
Research gear, yeah.
Okay. Actually, I'll just.
Or show or show it in the thingy in the placement.
So, here's the research
No,
gear.
no, no. Put the other tab, like foraging. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. So
Okay,
here's-
so now go to master gear. Okay, you have all green. You are not managing your account properly right now.
Oh yes, I
okay.
know that. This is not a paid
Go to the
account.
row. Go to the row. Okay.
To the where?
To the row, to the chest thingy
Oh.
of the maester cell.
To the chest.
The chest.
The chest where? Sorry.
Under the quill. Under the quill.
Oh, this. This?
No, no. In the left, you have the helmet, the boots, the. What's that?
Ah, the
people
chest. Yeah, the robe. The robe.
The
Down
Oh, the
there.
robe.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, down
Okay,
one.
The
Down one.
chest
yeah.
piece.
Click. Clear. Okay, now click on blue. Click on the blue, so
Uh-huh.
you see blue stats.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you ever level that robe before you have all the rest pieces at blue?
Oh yes.
The spearman, the champion gear gives you 4%, so it's the same as that as
Yeah.
blue.
Oh yes.
So like for blue gear, for blue master set gear, you will spend like 5 months maybe. I don't know. Now they changed it, but when I started, I mean it took
Yeah.
me lots of time to get the gear, up to par. So I when I saw this, okay, that the blue robe was the same as the free gear that you can farm in a month or two. So why do you even
Even
build
upgrade
it,
it. To,
yeah.
yeah.
not even
I
build it,
get-
not even at green, up until you have the other 3 pieces at blue, or even purple. I mean, I went to the other 3 pieces at purple, and then I started leveling the robes only now. So this
Yeah,
is
lasting
mine right
priority.
now. Yeah,
And the helmet. Have you seen the? Is it the
Yeah.
gold helmet gives 4% research as well? You know, the free helmet from topping up. Go down a bit. Yeah, there it is. No.
So
Yeah.
this is what I use.
New lords.
Uh,
Yeah, there it is. The
yeah,
helmet.
but that didn't exist when I started playing.
I know. Yeah, they've give this out recent, haven't they?
Yeah.
I don't even know why you'd even use it.
Well, 4%
be-
research, not
Yeah,
bad.
This.
Like a blue.
Well, it's not
blue-
bad. I mean, for to start out with, but
It's like
yeah,
a blue
but if
helmet.
yeah, it's like blue helmet, so you can focus on the other 2 pieces first.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Use
right.
the other items to make the others better, forget about helmet and chest piece. Make your chest piece free to play from the champions gear, and make your helmet from the gold. And you don't have to focus on them two. You can focus on the other two. Yeah, I see. I guess.
You can farm this.
Oh yeah, I never even knew that chest piece give research. I don't even like champion gear apart from the ring.
Yeah, as you can see, I've been just kind of upgrading blindly because this is an alt account. But as I get stuff, and it's shared account between me and Grims here, and everybody knows this on the server. So it's mainly to deter people that want to adventure and start burning the server. This is why this account is here. But Siri is completely right. If you're serious about playing, you should be leveling this piece and this piece first, and then this piece right here, these three, and then later.
Yeah, maybe first the ring, because the ring is broken.
Yeah,
the ring is broken. It's too much research in one piece.
The ring is broken.
7.21.
Yeah, the ring is
well,
broken.
It's blue.
Super nerfed. Yeah.
I'm gonna show you a gold ring right now, and I'm gonna tell you that. So
20, I think.
Yeah.
20.
Yeah.
Broken.
You get 4% defense on it as well, I think. Is it 4?
Yeah, defense is really bad though.
Yeah, I don't like. I work on my infantry defense.
Yeah, but defense doesn't like. It
but
doesn't
not
change
total.
anything.
Yeah, I don't work on total defense. What about infantry defense? You would not.
No, it doesn't matter. Like
20%.
So when, for instance, let's say you buff like defense by 10% or attack by 10%, the difference between those two is massive. So you never ever want defense. It barely makes a change,
Yeah. So I've got like 360% inf defense, but
It doesn't matter if you face someone with 100 defense but more attack and more health. You will get fucked.
Yeah.
Because those are the two stats that matter. So
the
attack always matter, and then the health.
Okay.
For frontline.
Yeah, I remember that from playing a long time ago. It's the
All right.
same way.
So let's take a look at something else. I wanted to show you guys, and this is for those who would do expect to spend some money on the game. I'm not saying like crazy like I did here, but let's say you have this, right? This is free coupons that you get every single Monday at reset. So they give you from anywhere from 5 till 30% off, right? So it doesn't make sense to spend these coupons on the 30% off on anything other than 700,000 BD things. And if you don't plan to buy them, then don't. By all means, these are just extra stuff. Obviously, they do help a lot with like stats and everything. Like see how this skin right here gives at max level 5% total health, total attack, and defense. But and obviously,
expensive.
Yeah, it's very expensive, and you don't need it. But take a look at this.
Small book. Yeah.
So let's say you have this Hector, right? And this Hector is 15 15 medals for $5, right? So let's say that you want to buy this Hector, right? If you want to buy it today, you get the coupon, right? And then the coupon will allow you to take 15 black diamonds out of this Hector. So you get it for $3.5 for 15 Hectors, right? But here's the catch to this. I'm actually going to show you. So the first ever cheap commanders is $5 or 3.5 if you use coupons. So that's $3.5.
I share the screenshot with you now.
Yeah.
Of the second pack, because I bought the first one.
But the second pack gives you 20 Hectors for for $20, or if you use a coupon for $14. So you're spending for 5 more medals. You're spending twice as more money. Actually, not even twice as more money. 3 times as more money. And the next tier is 25, but the next tier is 50.
Yeah.
It's $50. So it is good if you wait 1 week and only buy this one. Let me show you. Let me hold on a second. Where is it?
So you can do the math right there
Yeah.
if you want. It's 33 weeks to max it that way.
33 weeks, but
Well, not if it's one of the 15 medals. So 15 medals is 22.
but here's the thing. So you need let's see how much you need. So you need 330 medals to max this to gold, right? So
Yeah,
let's say divided by 15. That's 22 times you need to buy this. So 22 weeks, right? And 22 times $3.5 if you use coupons, that's $77. Now let's take a look at how many
Cheap.
you will
Pretty
get.
cheap.
So let's say 330 minus 50 minus 15, right? That's the first purchase. Minus 330 minus 15. That's 315 minus what's the next one? 20, right?
20.
So minus 20, that's 295. Minus 25, which is $50. So right now we have 3.5 plus 14 plus 350. So 3.5 plus 14 plus 350. That's 3.5 plus 14 plus $35. So that's $52.5 for the first three. But the rest of them are $100, and they're 25 each.
Yeah.
So if you were to calculate 330 minus, what do we have? 15 plus minus 15 minus 25 minus 20 minus 25. That's 270 divided by
20.
no, I think it's 25. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
10.8. So that's times 100. That's $1,080 plus $52.5. So that's $1,132.5 you're going to need to spend if you want to buy Hector today.
Compared to $78, yeah.
Compared to $78 if you want to buy Hector over 22 weeks. But do you need Hector really gold right now?
No.
You don't. You don't, because
No.
the server is new, and even if it was old,
Exactly.
And we give a little bit of peace as well, man. You don't need to fight right now. We can
Right.
have a
So-
war day.
Also, everything in this game is comparing, something to something. So
yes,
imagine if my account was to be in your kingdom right now, like literally no one could touch me, okay? But if I were in Kingdom 54, where Lord Sabo and Napoleon are duking it out now, like
Yeah.
I could be zeroed in an instant.
Yeah, fall asleep without bubble. You're gone.
Yeah, so
It's relative to the
What's-
server age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
with the
So-
server age and who you are fighting. Like for instance, in KVK, you are not going to get paired with Kingdom 2.
No.
Okay. So
Yeah,
it
so
makes
we
no
ain't got
sense for you
Ironbreaker
to
afterwards. We ain't got
rush.
Muan. Yeah. Oh, you see that video recently of N30 on K96 was ruthless.
I'd like to show you something that Shelby, who is not able to be here today, has shared with me. A screenshot of him taking a hit from one of the top players in the game.
Yeah,
So,
the max account.
Yeah.
So-
So let me take a look at where that is, and I will show it to you.
Yeah. I have it. If you want,
There it
I
is.
can share it to you.
So you guys can see this. So this account has everything gold. Let me show.
Blazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the second best account in the entire game. He has full
Yeah.
glorious set.
Dang.
He has all the gold commanders. He has every single skin and the blue dragon. The blue dragon is here, level 60, right? So that's this right here alone is $18,000. His glorious set is about another $22,000. His skins are about 40, and then this right here is all these commanders are 5,500 each. Yeah. And he probably has all the good badges and
Yeah.
royal badges for another $18,000, but for him it's pocket change. So take a look at this. Take a look at this battle log. He has
So Shelby, for instance, hasn't even finished the new tree,
yeah.
the iron defense. That will have helped him a lot, like a
So
lot.
yeah, he was reinforced with 250,000 soldiers, but it's not really much compared to the dragon and everything. Look at all the skills that he has on the dragon. We're talking all the red army skills you can possibly imagine. All the best one. I'm not sure why he has defense on it though. Rerouting would probably work better.
Because that no, the defense one, I think it's the one that increases rally size, maybe.
Oh, we can see it on the bottom, I think. Yeah. So I think the one that increases the rally space is the one to the top right. I'll show you. Well, anyways, look at his total attack. 667%. His total health 735%. He is attacking with. Let's see what he's attacking with. He is attacking with Spearman. Well, he was countered here, obviously, but he is attacking with Spearman Cavalry because he doesn't really care about what he's attacking with because this.
It's not
Yeah.
like a hard counter though.
Yeah, it's not hard combat. He's only attacking with tier 4s. And
Yeah.
Shelby has a lot, like over 2 million of elite infantry as his mid shield. So do you see how he has no losses for royals at all?
Mm.
This guy lost over 600,000 royals. So who do you think wins in
Ouch.
this?
7,000, 700,000, yeah.
Yeah, who do you think
Yeah.
wins in this attack?
Yeah, definitely Shelby, 100%, mate.
Yeah, this guy lost so much on resources here with just this one attack than Shelby will ever lose with this 1 million trash tier 3 infantries and veterans and light infantries. See how his defense is carefully, where this guy just threw things at him without even probably scouting, because it's all pocket change. He probably replaced it in 2 seconds. But let's take a look at the battle log. Look, see how the difference in percentage.
Yeah.
He is Spearman, 700% attack versus 370, 667 versus 254. It's just amazing how Shelby, as a free-to-play player, with all these free-to-play commanders, is able to
Yeah.
beat all this huge whale. You know?
Yeah. And Shelby ain't got great stats either, has he, really? Not 400% Calv, but yeah, no, it's Blazing's a beast as well. I watched him grow.
Yeah. So growing is one thing, but Mastercard is
It's nice to see a whale get taken down, though.
Yeah. Well, he wasn't
By
really
three.
taken down. He still
Well,
won.
you know what I mean.
He won the
won,
fight
but-
because he killed more troops. The game
Yeah,
doesn't
but
care
it-
about which troops you kill.
Yeah,
But he
it
lost.
hurt him.
Yeah, it hurt him a lot more than it hurt Shelby. So.
Yep.
So yeah, and then let's take a look at the dragon skills that he used. They're going to be probably in the other. So Shelby has all the free-to-play dragon skills. Nothing. It's just he has good. They're probably level 8 or 9, I think.
It's 7, I
A
think.
7, yeah, or 7. But they stack because he had 3 dragons. So see how remember I told you guys how the skills stack. You see how this dragon here has a purple attack and a gold attack at the same time. This is why it's so important, because they stack. These cavalry attack stacks, and then both of the skills receive they combine into this one. And then this
Nice.
guy, yeah, and then this guy. All right, so here's a reroute. Here's a level 9 Legion healing skills, defense bonus 7.20%. Not sure what this is about.
Reversal, isn't it?
Yeah, level 1, I think. But yeah, so he has the best everything, and he still lost the attack. So with one person reinforcing him. Imagine if he was reinforced by more than one person. So
Did he not attack him again after?
I'm not sure because I only got this report, but I think Siri knows better. Siri,
Shelby port out of the event. Port out.
Good.
Because
Gonski.
he didn't have any more. He didn't have healing speed ups because we were
Yeah,
playing. How is it? Ultimate Championship right
yeah,
now.
was it CCS? City
No,
Champion?
no. That event, that attack happened during
That one. But
City,
you had Ultimate,
City
didn't you?
Championship. Yeah, but
You
we
had,
are playing the tournament right now, the
Yeah.
Ultimate Championship, and
yeah.
so he went ham on healing like the day before, so he didn't have
I
like
was gonna say,
healing speed ups.
they made that Ultimate Championship and the City Championship proper close, didn't they?
Yeah,
Like
and
one day
Kingdom
difference.
also.
Yeah.
and so let's take a look at the dragon skills. Obviously, I do have some good dragon skills here. Too.
You're missing the best one though. Where's your reroute? You
they
never
are-
got reroute.
Yeah. Well, I didn't see that one last time I was trying to buy these because these are all old. I didn't see the reroute one. I saw only army attack and these two. So I'll probably get that, but I'll probably get that next. But here's the thing: Spearman attack I have legendary, and then I also have a level 7 purple Spearman attack because I use Spearman as my front line. I also put a health skill here. That gives me a little bit more survivability to my Spearman, and then I put an attack bonus to my backline, which is cavalry. Right, and my
Your second line, you mean?
yeah, on my second line. And then as my sort of free-to-play account, which is not really free-to-play, or it was going to be, I have, because it's a new account, I was able to get this for free because I want the race to the power. But then I have a purple infantry attack, and then I have a cavalry, and then I have an infantry attack because my dragon is not high enough to have another 2 skills. And I was able to only get this infantry attack skill recently. The only thing that I had with dropping was purple. So this is how my dragon is set up on the new server.
So if you want to PvP early, actually the purple is better. Because
Yeah.
purple it's way easier to, and those skills at the level 5 they start stacking on rallies.
Yep, and then you can see that here actually if you go to a report that recently I attacked somebody. That's a scout, this guy. So you can see when it starts stacking, you see it appears in the battle report. So that's what he meant. Like when you do rallies, it starts stacking here. Also, the new upgrade commander thing is very useful. If you have Seg, it's really useful to have that, and if you're using infantry. But Chris is good for now. Let me show you why Seg is good.
Yeah, but this is the 20% extra you get from the, I think it's third level. It's broken. That the PF.
It's broken.
Alright.
Broken.
It's
Chris
boosted.
can give you now 50% health and attack. That's insane.
Yeah.
Seg, speak for giants.
So what do we have here? We have total. Seg gives you total everything. This is why Seg is good. You see that? Yeah.
Yeah, this new thing here gives them extra.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hell. But
This is why everybody
third
uses
one.
Seg now.
the third one. The third one is
Yeah.
broken. Show the third one.
Yeah, 1 second. Let me show you. Commanders. I still have to get my Seg up to gold, but it's getting there. So
Be quite close.
Home.
So if you go one medal a
Gone.
day, is $33. 1 year though.
Yeah, no, I've been doing it now for a long time.
yeah, I try to buy Seg whenever I can. Whenever I have leftover BGs. There, it's not. He's very cheap. You can get him here in your benefits. You go to.
You get him for
Amethyst shop,
$33. $33.
and then you can
Yeah.
you can even buy 1 diamond a day, and then that or you can do 6, and it gives you like. But you know, if you want to get it faster, you spend 10, but
Hey,
you don't have to.
No, you don't
Top,
use
top.
10. You use 60. You use 60 in the top
Yeah,
left.
60.
Yeah, 60. Yeah,
Yeah.
You
this
take
right here.
1 day off. Like whatever.
And
Like a 13% discount. Whatever.
I bought that 60-day one before, and I thought it was going to give me it all at once, and it's not. You got to click all 3.
No.
7 days. The worst thing is, I was working that heavy. I only clicked 2 or 3 times as fisherman. I was doing like
No.
24. Yeah, I lost my shit.
Yeah. you missed the
I
train.
I missed the train. Yeah.
All right, so
Long hour.
that's that. And actually, you know, I was like while we're talking about the attack on Shelby, like I think you guys might have seen it happen on the 90 server 96, right? And a lot of people have been saying, "Oh, Neo is bad. It was a sneak attack. It was a dick
Yeah.
move." The first thing I want to tell you guys, it's not really that, because this game is a war game, and you need to do everything you can to win. And there is a good reason why this attack happened, and
Yeah.
Siri can tell you more about that, so you guys don't see the alliance as
So
yeah.
I've been on 3 different servers so far. So I started in 23, and at some point, 23 turned into a full nap server, and I will still never drop the bubble. You never know. Like it costs you nothing, a bubble. You can either get lucky from the chest and get it, or from the horses, or you pay the price, or if you don't wanna pay the price because you are free to play or you're trying to save the diamonds, just create an account. Don't be lazy and
Storm or war,
make it your
something
protector
is on
and
the
have it your
horizon.
castle. I mean,
Yeah.
I am the
there were
sword
a lot
in the
of players back
darkness.
then that they were saying, "No, I can't afford it." Yeah, you can't afford being lazy. If you wanna play like at a higher level and you wanna be free to play, you can't be lazy. You can't be. So, if you wanna be
No,
lazy, you pay or go.
Yeah.
to a-
Women in our position
whatever
must make the best of our
alliance,
circumstances.
that doesn't contest anything. So, and also, you especially want to be bubble during KBK or when it's Champion City Siege, because alliances move a lot during those periods, but not really during KBK. But during CCS, like everyone moves. So
Yeah.
like you are vulnerable at that point. And half of Rui was unbubbled, so they all get burned.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
also, so
I'll put
if
it
you
on
look,
your tab.
for instance, let me show M3O for a second, okay?
Sure.
So, Folgor, like our strongest account, is like 4 billion in power. I don't know if you guys know how jumping kingdoms work, but when you jump to another kingdom, you will pay the relocators based on which power level you will be in that kingdom. So, Folgor will pay full price, so
90 teleports. Yeah.
90 teleports in like over 100 kingdoms. But in
Yeah.
Kingdom 96, where Basim is, he only pay like 60, I think it's for a second spot.
Ah, yeah.
So
good way,
by
yeah.
having Basim in a relatively small alliance like Rui, like he makes
Bend the
his
knee and
whole
join me.
server vulnerable to invasion.
Yep. hmm
Because he
Yeah.
reduced the cost for Folgor or for other guys.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it makes it easier for the top powers to come in, don't they?
Yeah, so I wouldn't. What's
Don't
the
you
point
worry
here?
about NA.
There are players that go to a billion
Storm
power,
or war,
and they have like
something
trash
is on the
stats.
horizon.
So if you look, for instance, in
I am
Kingdom
the
54,
sword in the
can
darkness.
you show it
I'll put it on
Connie.
your tab.
or Danny or whatever? Bro, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
He's there.
Show Kingdom 54.
54. Okay, no problem.
Yeah, on the stream.
Let me go ahead and do it in the app, because the other one is when you do it, you always want to play through the app,
Yeah, yeah, the browser lags sometimes. Unless you are doing PvE stuff, yeah, don't be on browser.
And let me tell you guys, this is a pretty beefy computer. This has an RTX 2080 and an i9, and it still lags.
Wow.
So-
Yeah, it doesn't
And
matter.
32 gigs of RAM. So
And like a good internet connection, it doesn't
I
matter.
want a 9.9.
okay, so this is 54. Where am I going?
Okay, so go to the King's Landing region, and then go left. Go to King's Landing and go left. Left is that is right. Left to the bottom side. A bit more to the bottom side. A little bit more. A little bit more.
There we go.
Yeah, a little to the right. To the right. To
Yeah.
the right.
Wonderful.
Search for a player that's called Blood Spyros.
Blood Spyros.
Vlad. Vlad.
Spyro?
Oh,
Blood Spiro?
yeah,
Sparrow?
Vlad Spiritus or whatever his name is. Yeah, Vlad.
It should be well a little bit. No, on the other side of the river, the other shoreline.
Go down a bit
Yeah.
there, Danny.
A bit no, but to
Down,
the right.
Yeah, and to the right. Yeah, a
Over
bit
there.
more. To the right. To the right. To the right. To the right.
To the right,
Close.
and a bit. Yeah,
You're
there
so
he is.
close.
Okay,
Yeah.
so wait before no, you scroll away. Go
Left,
to the
left and up.
left. Okay, so that player, don't click on him. He used to be almost 1 billion like 2 days ago.
There,
Click
that
on him
triangle there.
Where-
Down.
Click on
that's
him.
it.
I
The only
look,
bubble castle
pyramid.
that you've seen.
the
The
pyramid.
pyramid
left.
thingy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see him.
Yeah, Vlad. Look, Vlad Pyros.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
he lost 400 million power in troops. So he got zeroed, okay? Why will you ever go to a 1 billion power with 1400 battle rating in,
Wow.
what's the name, in Tavern? That's ridiculous, okay? So
Wow.
he was like asking to get zero. Okay, so if you have like a billion player with bad stats, like you are putting your whole alliance and the whole kingdom in
Yeah.
danger.
Yeah.
Because like, for instance, Miller's is only like 700 million in power, so he will jump into a kingdom really cheap and
Yeah.
burn them all. Because you have players with a lot of power but not stats.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's like ridiculous thing to
Yeah, let's talk about the stats real quick, because these guys probably want to learn about them. So let's go to the tavern. Grab this. Let's go to friendship,
Ancient blood flows in my veins.
and
Guys.
actually let's do an
10 past
overview right
I've
here.
got to go. I'll speak to you all tomorrow. Nice to meet you. Yeah.
All right, thank you. Well,
See
talk
ya.
to you later. But for the rest of us,
Bye, guys.
let's take a look at the stats. So why is battle combat rating is so important? Well, besides the fact that it gives you a percentage of total everything, right? This is the most important stat to have. This one,
Yeah,
and then
in the
the next
tavern,
one is
yeah.
army size. Because not only does this give you a passive bonus, but also gives you it gives you an advantage on your opponent if your opponent has a lesser battle rating than you. By 1 point multiplied by 0.25% on top of them. So let's say I have a combat rating of 655. If my enemy has a combat rating of 555, then I would have 100 combat bonus on top of them, meaning I would be on top of this. I will be 100 times 0.025% better at total attack and everything than the other guy. So I will have a 25% bonus attacking him. Actually, no, that's 2.5%. So
So
The way-
it's easier to
Yeah.
like do it by the number. Like
Yeah.
2k battle rating is max difference.
yes,
So it's 50.
yeah.
50
So
total attack, 50 total health.
this is why you want the battle bonus. So in case, let's say I attack the player that's 555 and I have 655, so that will be 16.37% everything plus the 2.5% that I have on top of him yields 18.87% total on top of that player. Now, if that player was the same or above me, I would not have this bonus at all. So this is why it's important, and as high as you can get, because the more the difference, the better you are than the other player.
Capping at 2K defense.
Yeah.
2K battle rating.
Yeah, the maximum is 2,000, but still, it's a 50% difference. It's pretty high.
Yeah.
And then the second important stat to have is leadership, because leadership gives you a passive army size bonus and a rally size bonus at the same time. So you can send more army if you have more leadership. And more army means more troops, meaning you are better than the other guy. This is why you want to get commanders that are high. You want to promote them high in combat rating and leadership, so that you can promote them fast. Obviously, the best ones are Jon Snow, Daenerys, and Clegane. They give you Jon Snow and Daenerys give you 5% leadership, 5 stars leadership in combat, and what that means is every time that a level goes up, your combat your combat gets added the amount of stars here. So if this is 4 stars, next level 21, I get combat 96 plus 4, meaning I'll get 4 more combat rating. If this one right here is 2 leadership, next level 17, I will get 2 added to the leadership and 4 added to combat and 5 added to command. That's what this means, this rating here. So yeah, but Seg, again, one of the best things to have in the game, because not only does it give you 5 stars in combat, also gives you 4 into leadership. He's like Clegane, except Clegane has a 3rd stat, which is doesn't really matter, but it's the same. For Jon Snow, he has 5 and 5, and Daenerys has 5 and 5.
So also going back to the commanders a bit. So you don't really want to PvP with commanders that are not gold.
Yes, that's
so
true.
the issue is most of the PvP commanders are not useful unless they are gold. But for instance, Seg that has training speed is always useful.
Yeah. And so here's the commanders. As you can see, I have Chris. Gives me for free. I bought Andrea already, because Andrea gives me stats across the board for 30% infantry, which is very useful right now at the first stage where everybody has the same formation. And I have Arya that gives me total attack 15%, and then it'll give me an infantry defense, which I don't really care about that because defense is trash. But this 15% total attack, the only other free commander that you can get is Tyrion. And Tyrion is a lot harder to get.
Yeah.
And I have Melisandre, but not because she gives me anything good, but because of the skill that she gives me a building bonus. So.
Yeah, but it's only useful in the early game.
Yeah. This is why I have this
yeah.
early. But this is early game. This is Kane 193, so. This is why I have building construction 30% is very good, and the rest are they're free. So
wait, you left it at rank 4. That's so funny.
Say what? Oh yeah,
you left yeah. It's not even worth it to get her to,
Yeah, I don't like I said, this account is a shared account, so I haven't been paying much attention to it, but I can definitely advance it.
No, you shouldn't. Don't.
Oh!
Save the thingies. Nah.
See?
No.
No.
You know that I'd seen a lot of pay-to-play players actually using the speed ups for speeding up the ranking process.
Oh yeah, that's not absolutely not worth it.
It pains my poor ass, my poor soul. Like. Why? You're wasting the speed ups,
It's the same as seeing people record streams and having unspent motivation.
Yeah, fuck. Airu always drives me crazy. He goes into every event, max motivation, max endurance, and he, for the sake of the stream, uses his speed ups on ranking up the commanders, and I go, why are you wasting all that stuff,
Yeah, so this is pretty much think that the gist of it. And do you guys have any questions for us? Anything that you want to ask us? Like anything that you had, have been struggling with, or maybe had a question about but never found the answer? How to build, what to build first, what to train first. We're here to answer these questions.
Not at the moment.
So nobody has any questions. That's strange. Maybe they're typing. Hold on, let me check the...
No, no one. Danny, actually, it would be if I'm thinking to play more free-to-play account, what troops I should be more choosing? Infantry, cavalry, spears? What you would recommend?
So I have like a... How do you say it? So if you are pay to play, you can like focus all three. But if you are free to play, I will never go for like more than 2 troops. So focus on 2 troops. Never. You can do one, but it's also hard as free to play because it's not like you can choose like every single part of the gear to go with that one troop type. So focus troop types and it's really all the same. You generally would want the spear for sure, because the best chest is the spear one, and also the best legs. So this really pains me. So for instance, Airu from Forgotten Games, he's like a spear main, and he went for the trousers from the Sunspear set, and those are really bad. Because if you look at the gear,
let's take a look at the gear.
Yeah, at the non-glorious gear.
Yeah.
They are not all equal. I don't know if they made a mistake when they were creating the game and no one realized, but one gear is different than the other 2.
So, which one do you want to take a look at? Sunspear?
So,
or?
yeah, look at Sunspear and then Storm's Rage, or whatever the other. So look at the trousers. Those trousers, I hate them. The legs. Show the legs. So the best, the stats that it gives the most is defense, that is useless, and then spearman health. Okay. So now, go back. Bowman attack, like it's like irrelevant.
Where do you want to go? Just to
go to the frost set.
The frost set, okay.
Yeah. So now go to the frost set and check the legs. If you are a spear front, why wouldn't you use this? That gives you spear health in the first place rather than in the second. It makes no sense to have those boots. And I see people with those boots, with the other boots, like they are strictly worse.
Oh yeah. So you have 25% spearman health and cavalry attack here, but then if you go to the Sunspear set and you check this and then you check this,
it has infantry defense and spearman health. It's strictly worse. So
yeah. So it's really, you have to really like the best way to compare them is just to choose a color here, maybe like gold, and see what the difference is. So yeah. The champion set is definitely get this 12%.
Yeah, this is but you will get that like regardless.
Yes.
Like eventually you will have it. But if you go out to a gear in the top side, like the PvP gear, the warring gear.
The boring gear?
Those 3 sets. Yeah, those not the champion. Those Storm, Sunspear, and So, for instance, if you wanna focus on cavalry, okay, you don't have to focus on this whole set. You got what I did. Now I almost have like all my gear purple. Like I'm really close. Like 1 week I will have all my PvP gear purple. So you can go, for instance, like this set for the sword, for instance. Yep. Okay. Cavalry then you go to the other set and choose another part of the gear that will buff your cavalry. So that way you maximize like the drops. You don't want to have multiple pieces of gear that uses the same drops, the same materials, because then you will have to farm double that. You know.
So here's the cavalry attack for in the other set. That's 12% right here.
No, yeah, and also the accessory you can. No, not the accessory. The offhand, the little dagger, also gives cav attack.
Yeah. So see how like you can mix and match them. It's obviously not the same as having a Glorious set, but Glorious set is $22,000, and this is free.
Yeah. Yeah, you also get a lot of main material chests, so you can choose, the hard drops. So it's getting really fast. The gear is, is faster than it used to be, grinding for it.
Yeah, and if you are going to buy packs, never buy this stuff. Well, I mean, yeah, never buy this stuff because this stuff you cannot keep. This stuff you cannot.
Yeah,
keep
you
this.
want like permanent stats things
Yeah.
from the
You want to buy
That's like the best
commanders. This is what you want to buy, and
Yeah,
then you
first
want to buy
troop skins.
the
Those are the
skins.
two most things.
Yeah, these things.
Yeah.
Let me tell you about true skins and why they're important. We haven't talked about that, right? So let's take a look. If you go to customization here, let's take a look at one of these. You don't really have to have these full if you're not a rally leader. It's good to have them if you're a rally leader, but obviously these are OP skins, and this one is a $100 skin, and as you can see, I didn't even buy the whole thing. I just bought the health and the total attack because it's very cheap. It's 30 each, but it gets higher because this one, every level here is 150 of these tokens, and that's $400 per level right here. So and over here it's $100 per level. 100 tokens per level. So that's $300 per level here and 400 over here. It's insane, right? So we're talking 1, 2, 3. That's 400 times. That's $1,200 plus $900 over here. What are we talking
Yeah,
about? Yeah,
That skin is only for rally leaders.
yeah, $2,000
Like, if you
just
wanna-
here.
If you wanna improve your stat and not be a rally leader, you should stop at total attack.
Yeah, total attack. That's all you need. Play Zero Castle. We talk about Zero Castle in a second here. What that is, but there are some free skins you can get, like Old Town Bowman. They give you a free rally leader, not as much as the other ones, but still give you something. There's some Furious Wolf. You can get this from
Doing a bit in the Westeros Sea casino.
yes, and then you can get, I think there is one SS skin you can get for free. Yeah, that's the Unsullied one. You can get that from winning KVK.
Yeah, and also the other one from Elite Trials.
Yeah.
The other Bowman.
Yeah, the which one? This one?
Bottom left. No, bottom left. A Bowman. No, that not. The further down. Down. Scroll the boy down. The
Yes.
Riverland Bandit.
Yeah, this one. Yeah.
No. Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one.
So there's some skins you can get for free, but if you're a rally leader, you want to get all of them. You want to get all the way to gold, because that gives you more rally. You can do. These are cheap. They're $5 each, just like the cheaper commanders, and they give you 20,000. So you can do if you want to focus spearmen. These are pretty cheap to pick up. $77. Actually, no, not 77. These are even less if you buy. Because you only need so few, you need fewer tokens than commanders, so this you can buy for like $35, the whole skin, if you buy it only once every.
No, it's the second pack is the same as the first one, so the skins go way faster.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love those two skins. They are good, great.
But these right here.
I don't get like on your main account. Why did you went for blue glorious gear? Doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, because I'm not going to stop there. As you can see over here.
Yeah, so that's the only reason. Like,
Yeah.
if you eventually or at some point you wanna get it further.
Yeah, it's because I take
blue,
it slow.
Blue glorious gear players to me like.
As you can see
Like
right
glorious,
here.
like the gear. So every piece competes with another piece. So for instance, you have that blue, okay, but you could have gotten like the free war gear to purple,
Yeah,
like
I could
like
have.
for free, and like this total health, total attack, like are competing. How do you say competing stats? You can either choose one or the other. But for instance, the skins you can infinitely stack them up.
Yeah.
So for instance, each like blue gear, like it costs around 3 packs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like for each piece. So for 3 packs, you can get the expensive skins to total attack,
Yeah.
and those are like free stats because they don't compete with another stats. But the gear competes with the free gear because you already have that, and you can
Yeah.
only choose one or the other.
So actually, when I first bought it, I kind of went for everything. I didn't know, but right now I'm saving up for this sword over here, which gives me 12.74 total attack and 10% everything over here, and then I am going to, after I get the sword, I'm going to focus on, if I go here,
Accessories.
I'm gonna focus on shield. That's also,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, the shield, the helmet, and the sword are the best pieces. The legs and the chest are, well, the legs are like okay, but the chest is like,
yeah. So after that, my goal is to get the Kingsguard, and then get this one, get this guy up, and then get the Kingsguard, get the total attack, and then this one I already have max that I want, but later on I'll probably upgrade it when I decide to, spend a lot, but not right now. But all the other ones, the cheaper ones, I have them all gold. So these are all these are free. So I just need the last pieces of them, And the same over here. This one right here I need to still buy. This is a free skin. You can get it from.
yeah, from Return to Westeros,
Yeah.
you can get like I think like 300 medals,
Yeah.
something ridiculous.
This one right here, the same Furious Small Folk. You can get it from the Westeros
What?
Navigator. What?
Wait, 300. No, you can go all the way with the House Reed Spearman if you are like grinding for it.
Oh yeah,
Because-
I have not I have not bought this skin at all. This is all.
No,
grind.
I mean like so that skin was from Westeros Pass, okay?
Yes.
So, but now with the Return to Westeros event, you can get, if you play a lot with your 10 alts, okay, you can get 240,000 points to spend in the store,
Mhm.
and that will mean you can buy 800 800 House Reed Spearman medals, which is crazy.
Yeah. Well, I'll probably max them.
So
And
you
then-
can max it out for free.
Yeah, I'll probably. That's a good idea. I'll probably do that. And then these right here, they drop from elite. That's why it's important to do elite. Those you see,
Yeah.
those elite rebel camps, the little ones. Yeah, right. The not the ones that are the castles, but the little
Rebel groups.
Rebel groups,
not
yes.
Rebel camps.
yes. So the only ones that drop them, they're the elite ones, the ones that have a blue elite sign to them.
Yeah, now that the last patch they increased the amount of medal they drop.
Yeah.
They drop like crazy. Like I have like 8 in one attack on a 25.
Yeah,
Elite.
Black Ears is also a free skin.
Yeah, from KVK.
from KVK, and you can get training speed, very useful. And the
Yeah,
20,
and rally attack 8.
yeah, it's really good skin for KVK. And then Unsullied you also get from KVK. So right now I have it.
Yeah, but
to-
you need to do like a lot of fighting to get it.
I did, and this is why I got this. You see, I'd never bought this skin. This is all KVK stuff. I used to win KVKs in K110 when I started. So yeah, and then I think these ones are for sale. I'm not sure where this one comes from. Warrior Dancer.
They are all paid.
They're all paid.
Except the old how is it called? The Spearman one. Yeah, City Watch. Yeah.
Mhm.
That hasn't been released yet.
Yeah. Well, this one right here, you can buy it too from Westeros, I think, right? Or where does it come from?
No, that was like you had to recharge to get it, but now they replace those skins. They don't come out anymore. You get like the marching animation thingy.
Well, I was able to to get the little extra stats that it gave us. See, like I was just a little bit out from getting it to legendary over here. But yeah, this one right here comes from Westeros Pass. So every Westeros Pass you get bothly bowmans. These ones right here I have. Oh, they're not maxed yet, so I have to max this. It's max. This is max. And this is max. So yeah, I have to max this one, and then get all the free ones, and then I can start splurging on this crazy stuff. Like this one as a crazy skin gives you a reduction to enemy army health and attack, and rallied size is probably will be my first go-to, and then after that I will focus on these guys. I think they're the same, right? They all have attack and health reduction.
Yeah, that's why when you fight a whale, they debuff you like crazy.
Yeah, and then Solid has Fervor, which is good for solo, because when you attack solo, you have Fervor, and then that gives you an extra bonus. And this one is this one is defense, so I'll go for this one last. This is my last skin.
Yeah, that's the worst of the expensive ones.
Yeah. This one is
The
also.
Dothraki is really nice. The Dothraki is really nice because you can buy like only one pack and get the 5 total attack.
Yeah. These are actually less expensive than the other ones. This Water Dancer and the because they're 7.5% versus 15 here. 12. So these are more expensive. But yeah. So that's the skins. Oh, and the castle skins, obviously. We haven't talked about that.
I have like 2 only because most of them are from Westeros Pass.
Yeah.
And some from the roulette thingy, but
No, I've been collecting them, and every castle has a different bonus. It has an active bonus, which you get only by when the castle is activated, and then you have a own bonus, which is what you get for when the castle is when you own the castle. It can be the timed castle as well, but just keep in mind that the own bonus will go away once it expires. And the same with marching animation. You can own it, and then it gives you permanent buff, and then you can activate it, gives you a buff. So these things right here, if you own them permanent, they're good. But the best castles obviously are the most expensive. And I only see one person who's able to roll something like this permanently on the wheel, on the slot machine. You never get that. But the more of these castles you own, the more they stack. So your army size stack and your rally size expansion stack. This is the best castle for attacking rallies and like anything really. This is the best castle to have. Period. Not even the free castle that you get from the Champion City Siege is as good as this one. Because that one reverses health. This one reverses attack.
And it discounts it, and that's on reverse.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's broken.
So this castle is the best one to have, and then everything else, as you see, like it just stacks up. There's an army size.
The new Westeros ones that are PvP, they are getting better and better.
Yeah. So this is the Westeros. This is the latest Westeros one with the.
Yeah, I got it so because it looks like crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, the buff are not great. The buff it gives, but having a forest hive is like fun. So, just for the memes.
Yeah.
So look for the one that looks like the pissing guy. Someone that's taking a leak. Where is it? The previous one.
This one right here. I think,
You
right?
didn't buy it. Yeah, I should have bought that. I regret it so much. But I couldn't buy it. You see how it looks? Like he's pissing on the castle.
Yes.
He's holding, his winner, and he's pissing there.
This one was the latest addition to the. Like it gave you a 30% spearman attack and a 10% total defense.
Yeah, but that was on the roulette thingy.
Yeah.
But look again to the other one, to the pissing dude.
Mhm.
It's not too bad for a Westeros Pass skin.
Oh yeah.
You get the 7% total attack, while fireball attack is the same. And 10 and 10, it's pretty good if you're going for cavalry, which I am, so I don't know why I didn't bought it.
Yeah, and it has 100,000 bonus to shelter, which is passive. So,
Yeah, that's also kinda nice if you are playing a Stereo Castle. Stereo Castle,
Yeah. So let's talk about Zero Castle. What is Zero Castle really?
It's just a castle that can hide all his troops.
Yeah,
It's
essentially.
as simple as that.
Yeah, it's a castle that has enough hospitals to house every single troop that the castle has, and an ability to hide all these troops in the shelter, so that when the enemy attacks you, they kill nothing.
Shelter or in another castles.
Yeah, or in other castles, pretty much. I've played because I wasn't ever able to buy a lot of troops. I've mostly played Zero Castle and all the KVKs ever since I came to Neo. And it proved to be very successful. I was able to join rallies, and at the same time not ever lose any troops because I never had any troops in my castle. I just put on countermeasures for enemy not to be able to scout me, and send all my troops to the rally, or I send them to somebody else's castle, and that's it. As simple as that.
And
But
you can also, depending on how much you have progressed, so you can actually take solos or not.
yeah,
Like technically, you could have like 8 million troops and be a zero castle. Someone like Miller's, for instance. Because if you have like a 1 million solo size, army size for solos, and you have like the full 8 marches unlock, so you can hide 8 million troops plus
Yeah.
plus shelter, so like
yeah.
8.5.
But for Zero Castle, it has to have specific refinement. So
Yeah.
here I'm going for rally size and total, and this is kind of like a hybrid. I shouldn't have hospital capacity here at all because I'm going for rally size. But if I was to be a Zero Castle, I would have my front line and my back line individual attacks. I'll have a total attack. I'll have an attack reduction, and I'll have a hospital capacity, and
Yeah, so
and army size.
It depends. Yeah, the most important is army size, but it depends how many troops you have. Like, for me, I see like there are like two types of zero castles. Like, do you want to be completely empty, or do you want to blank from rallies only? Because you can be like always hiding troops, so you don't even take solos, or you can have enough troops to tank a solo and then blank when someone rallies you.
Yeah,
So that's like two very different things you want from refinement, depending in which situation you are. Because if you want to tank a rally, you will want like army size for hiding the troops from the rallies, and then you want a attack buff so you can take solos.
yeah,
But if you wanna be completely empty, then hospital capacities may be useful. Also, maybe training speed, because training speed also affects the healing speed, So it depends how you wanna play like a Zero Castle. You have like those two main ways.
yeah. Well, it's very hard to get the right stat, like especially if you're talking about like total attack and enemy attack, army attack. Those are like I think the hardest to get to roll. I've been trying to roll this since the beginning, and I still haven't been able to roll a decent stat like an attack or anything like that here, and it's just crazy because all you get is bowman health.
Yeah,
And-
bowman health.
yeah.
Or defense, even
Yeah,
worse.
bowman defense. Yeah, never put bowman anywhere. No defense, nothing. Don't. And buy this month the card is very good if you have it.
So I could show you mine, but you know, if Benny sees this, he will kick me out of N3O. Because right now I'm doing like a very greedy thing that is going fully Cobanus on the refinement. So I don't even have army size. So don't tell Benny.
No, we're not gonna
Like-
tell Benny, but he probably will see the video, so be careful.
So on every slot I have motivation recovery, endurance recovery, research speed, and training speed. On every piece.
Yeah.
So that's like a fully Cobanus. Like if you wanna grow, it's pretty good, and you are active. So you know, right now because of the coronavirus, I take my college classes online. So I'm long hours on the PC, and the recovery endurance, like at the percentage that I got now, like it's always full. Like literally, I go, you know, to cook a barbecue or you know, buy something in the store, and when I come back, it's full. It's always full.
Yep. Oh, what is this? Oh, that's the return to Westeros. Yeah. You
Yeah.
see how like you can buy permanent skins and things like that here, and
Yeah, that is pretty good one.
300 990 of these house reads permanent.
Yeah, you can only get 800 though, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's a lot. You can max it out in one go. I think with 800, yeah, it should be, yeah, very close to maxing it.
Yeah, there's a lot of people think, oh, this game is easy, but not really. If you're playing it right, then you're thinking about every single piece of your stat and where it comes from.
Yeah,
So commanders, even the merchant ship is very important because it gives you, like right now I just got to customer level 6 and I'm getting better deals now that cost less and give me more. So but that's the thing. And then it's just, you know, this game takes time. This is not a sprint like like I've been saying. This is a marathon. This is not
Yeah.
you're not going to complete this game in tomorrow or the next week or even the next year. And you will probably not be able to complete with the top players if you don't pay a lot of money. Even if you play a lot, you still need to pay a lot of money to get all the top stuff. But you don't need it, because in order to enjoy this game, you don't have to pay. You can have fun without paying. And
Yeah.
this is what I'm trying to tell people is that, sometimes people, oh my god, I get attacked by this whale, I can't do anything, I quit.
yeah, you can empty your castle.
Yeah, you can empty your castle and that's it. They're not gonna get anything by attacking you. But then you can get your friends together and have a rally when they are sleeping, and you can actually win. I've seen that happen.
Yeah,
So yeah, nothing hurts better. Nothing is better than seeing a whale cry in the chat when they fail to solo you. So yeah, that's the thing. Kind of like what this game is about. Oh, and building, right? I see how I have
Yeah.
full mints here. I have full mints.
yeah, me too.
Why do I have full mint? Like people have been saying, oh, you shouldn't have full mints. You should have 5 hospitals or all hospitals. Well, sometimes it's true. When you're playing Zero Castle and it's KVK time, you can demolish these mints and then you can put all the hospitals here and you play
But
Zero
you're
Castle.
crazy. You're crazy. I went into Champion City Siege full mint,
Well, that's
like
yeah.
like a kamikaze, and risk it. If I play wrong, I will get troops killed, and which I did. So I hide all my armies, but I sent a full march on an unbubble castle, and I thought he was bubble, but he wasn't. And then he got attacked by Siming, and my troops died.
yeah.
But you
But why?
ideally you want either full mints or full hospitals.
Right.
I don't like people that have half and half.
Yes, and that's true. Well, that's true. And I agree with you. And the reason why you want full mints is because, well, first of all, besides total attack, and if you're playing Zero Castle and things like that, it really helps because you have how many? What, 5 here, 4 here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 here. These are all 2%, 2%, 2%, 2%. Like that's a lot of total attack right here already.
Yeah.
Plus, it gives you every single one of them gives you 20% bonus to training speed. So if I were to go here and I were to train, let me actually train some.
So talking about going full mints, did Benny tell you like one of his biggest secrets?
Yes, because this is actually Benny's idea, and this is the reason why I'm using full mints is because it's actually cheaper and faster to train soldiers. You see how like I have 3 days right now with full mints, and trade that. I wasn't actually even in my training gear. This is my like
Boring.
this is like my warring talent. But if I go to here and let's say I go to my I'm gonna put in my training gear on, right? And I'll put a castle on as well, so you can see. So I have this for training. That's the ring. I have this for training.
Ring doesn't matter.
I have to equip these. Put the correct jewelry, and then
And the accessory.
yeah, and then the raw set. And then over here I go and I put customize and I add my castle that gives me the training speed. So let's finish this real quick. So if I were to train these now, oh no, wait, hold on, what did I do wrong? Oh, right, that's because
you-
I have more troop, because the castle gives me the same. But you see, if I do
Yeah.
11,000 if I
Yeah,
do
more than-
11,000 that I did, 11,800, that's 2 days and 14 2 days and 14 hours versus 16 days original. But it's not really 16 days, it's usually like 7 or 8 if you have full hospitals, you know. But that's
Yeah, or more.
so long. 25 days for 18,700 soldiers, and that's not a lot, because this is just me training. If I have a lot of money and diamonds, what I usually do is there is such a thing as this. Let me see where it is. I think I had it here somewhere. Maybe it's in speed up.
What, the training buff?
Yeah, the there, that right there. So activate this. Gives me for 8 hours. I can build 18,700 plus 50,000. So like I get 60,000 soldiers. If I use this right now, and I had no mints, I had all hospitals. If I go all the way, this would probably be like 100 days worth of troops training, right? But
Yeah.
why need that when you can have 4 times, you know, like you can have like a quarter of that, and it will be easier for you that way.
Yeah, also, every training event, when you are at over 500% troop training speed, you're actually winning stuff.
Yeah.
So, I have a folder here in my PC somewhere. There are like 7 different training events, and so assuming you can get to 500 troop training speed, you actually win by using your speed ups. You get more than what the speed ups cost. So
Oh yeah.
so you actually grow like crazy that way.
Yeah. So every time a KVK comes, if I play in it, and I usually do, and everybody should, because it's really good. It's a really good experience. And sometimes they have KVKs like the last one when there was no troops lost at all. They would refund everything. It's not gonna happen all the time, but it will happen. And it's a very good opportunity to learn how to fight. And every time I play a KVK, I demolish all the mints. I build hospitals as much as I can. I don't have to get them to 25, all of them, but maybe 24, 23, whatever's faster for me. And then I play the KVK. I lose enough troops so I can heal. and then maybe a little bit more, but every time, everything, in the KVK, everything is unpredictable. And then I just go back to full mints and then rebuild it. And it takes me a lot less speed ups and time to do it.
Look at the screenshot I sent you in the chat.
Okay, let's take a look at it.
So, for instance, this is the event that is going on right now. So if you do the math that, I already did and I'm not gonna do it again, but if you do the math, when you are at 500% or whichever is your troop training speed, and you train tier 4 troops, you actually gain stuff from this elite event rather than lose. So it's crazy. It's really crazy. So.
Yep, for sure. That's totally worth to check it out. And sometimes you even get, like, if you wait for these events, sometimes you can even get Tyrion out of them, just because you completed some training.
So I'll share with you a troop training calculator if you want.
Yeah.
So
it
tells you, like, it's from another game. It's called Lords Mobile, but it has the same core mechanics as these games. So the tier and the resources that you require are the same.
Yeah. We can actually create a calculator just for this game too.
I stole it from other games that work the same as this one, because I'm lazy. But yeah, you could.
Yeah, we can. We can make this a project together with you and Benny and everybody, and kind of like create a tool for everybody who plays this game to use, and then that way they can.
I have an until. I used it when I was starting the game. I made the until TF4 calculator. That is actually, Crazy Guy from M3O that doesn't play anymore.
Yeah,
well, he like posted it somewhere, like spread it around, but I did it.
Nice.
Yeah. But I did it. I stole it from another game and changed the names because it's the same mechanics. The research tree from that game is the same as this one.
And now we can actually create. We can actually kind of get together with some players that are willing to and create calculators for everything. I'm pretty good at, as you know, I'm pretty good at doing coding and stuff, and
yeah, I can't do shit like that. I can barely log into Facebook, bro.
So we can, but you have knowledge on how it works, and
yeah, sure.
Yeah, so you guys have knowledge, the skills, and we can just get together, create something for the community to use, and I think that'll be helpful. So yeah, that's the gist of the game. But what do you think these guys should be building right now as a starting server? What should they? We already talked about research. What do you think they should be starting with building? Like some of these buildings, like the Bannerman Hall, and then the dungeon, and then Hall of Faces, right? And the Iron Bank, they require blue diamonds to upgrade.
So what I did back in the day, maybe it's not so true. So right now, like thinking, what I will do is, like, you don't wanna speed up any building, like, ever, because wasting speed ups on building is useless. If you are free to play, pay to play, or unless you are planning to become a whale, like drop like 100k and be a whale, you don't wanna use your speed ups on building ever.
Yep.
So that's like the first advice. Then I will go full mints and create a bit of army, like, just to play, not. But save the speed ups. Don't use the speed ups. Just build a bit of army, like 1 million tier 3. Eventually, very slowly, doing events, not wasting them, and just to fool around. Then I will save all my speed ups from troop training until I log T4. Like, I mean, I spent like $40 on the first day I play building tier 2, and it was like a waste of money, so I wouldn't do that. So yeah, and also I will save the research speed ups as well until you have like at least 200% research speed up, because the more research speed you have is like you get better mileage out of your speed ups.
Yep.
That makes sense. So
Makes-
what I did back in the day, I stopped at castle level 17 because at that castle level your events are cheaper to complete. So I wanted to get Tyrion at that moment, which it's like maybe okay-ish, but I really wouldn't. I will straight up, build the city really slow, save the speed ups. When I get like 200% research speed, I will start using some speed ups on the pacification,
Mhm.
and then work on getting your PvE stats up. So go ham on, what is the name? The Meister said, but the Old Town students, yeah, go
Yeah.
ham on Old Town students. So you have better research gear, so you can upgrade Expedition 3 fast. That's mainly what you should do, I think. I'm focused on the right commanders, don't level up worthless commanders.
Yep. That's a great advice. Thank you. And so, when the players get let's say they get to Castle 25, and then they have a choice between upgrading the Bannerman Hall, the dungeon, or the Hall of Faces, or the Iron Bank, because all of these cost blue diamonds to upgrade. Which would you, in which sequence do you think they should do it?
I can tell you what I did. So I'm really like bad at math, but I took the time to do the math. So the Iron Bank, it takes a lot of time to pay off. So check on the Iron Bank if you can show it. Yeah. Okay, so now on the question mark. No, on the question mark. So you can see the level up on the top left. Yeah. So if you see the interest rate, okay. What's the benefit of going all the way to level 9? This will cost you a lot of diamonds, okay? But at level 9, the best investment is the weekly investment rather than the monthly. In all of the other levels, you will rather make the monthly investment. But having the diamonds each week is really nice, And while you might think, okay, I'll go ham on the Iron Bank, it will only pay back after a year and a half. With the exception that if you can increase the investment amount, it will pay back sooner. Okay.
Yeah.
So what I did, I upgraded the Iron Bank max first, and then rather than researching T4, I went for max deposit researches, because that meant that rather than almost 2 years for the time the Iron Bank will pay me back the diamonds I invested in it, it will only be like 6 months. And if you can get one of the skins, or if they release another of the castle skins that allows you to deposit more, you can get it even faster.
Okay. Yeah, definitely.
So that's like one option. You can play the long game, max the Iron Bank first, do the 2 researches that allows you max deposit increased. The first one is really cheap, The second one is a bit more expensive on the speed ups. So you get more investment amount, and the larger the amount you invest, the better the interest rate it becomes, the more important.
Yeah, thank you so much for that. I think it's a great advice for newer players. So everybody should
Yeah, but
consider.
that's you need to be willing to delay your TFOs if you do this. If not, just leave the Iron Bank like on level 3 or 4. That's like another way of doing it.
Mm-hmm. So, Dungeon and Hall of Faces.
So, also, if you are free to play, yeah, maybe after expedition, the T, after the expedition, the researches on the investment might be worth it. That's what I did, at least. So I went for Iron Bank investment 1 and 2 after the expedition, just to get as much eco bonus as you can as a free to play. So you get more income, because you are not going to have the same amount of speed ups or diamonds otherwise that the paid player can have.
Yes, definitely. And so there's also a couple of buildings that require blue diamonds. I mean, everybody knows the Banner Hall allows you to expand your rally size, right? And then the embassy allows you to expand your reinforcement size, which is an embassy is a prerequisite to Bannerman Hall. But there are two buildings that will be required to get to 25 to build the Macer's Tower 25 and unlock T4, and that's the dungeon and the Hall of Faces. And let's talk about what they do. So the dungeon, when it reaches 25%, level 25, it will grant an army attack bonus based on the level of the Lord that you have inside. So the higher the level of the Lord, the more percentage you get from the Lord. So if you're having a level 60 Lord, you get 30% army attack bonus. From 55 to 59, it's 23. From 50 to 54, it's 17%. So as you can see, it's a pretty major difference between 59 and 60. This is very important if you're going to solo, or you're going into KVK and you're going to do some rallying, or you're doing some solo attacks. You're important to have a Lord level 60 inside of your castle, as well as having the Hall of Faces full. Now, what is Hall of Faces? Hall of Faces gives you, based on obviously the level of it, let me show you this is a 17 Hall of Faces, but let me show you a 25. What does it do? When you have a Lord, when you have a Lord inside your Hall of Faces, it will give you these stats on top of your base stats. And this is very important because, as you can see, the stats are pretty big. There's 38% across the total, and 21% to marching speed. And the more lords you execute, eventually, the more bonus, the more days you get, and this is why it's important to have a dungeon and Hall of Faces level 25, because the higher the dungeon, the faster you can execute lords. So as you can see right here, normal grade, yeah, right there. So if I have let's say if I had a 17 Hall of Faces, the time to execute is shortened by 24%. But if I have a level 25 dungeon, it's shortened by 40%. And
doesn't really matter, because you can make a HOF account.
Yeah, and so it's glad that you mentioned it. Let's talk about what a HOF account is. Do you wanna take a stab at that?
So it's an alt account you made for the sole purpose of executing that Lord, because the timer of the Lord is dependent of the Lord level. So a 60 Lord will take like forever to execute, like 3 days. So you have to remain unbubbled for 3 days, which is dangerous AF. So you make an account that is castle level 17 and lord level as low as possible, lower than 15. After 15, the timer gets increased. So ideally, like 14 or level 13, the load. So you can execute it in 2 hours. And that's the whole account. You can make it in like one day
Yep. All you need is
or a
just
couple hours. Yeah.
is just the castle 17 and the lord below 15. So you don't accept any quests like these campaigns or alliance quests. Don't do them because
Yep.
they give you XP.
You don't do rebel leaders, nothing.
Yeah, nothing. You just build and build and build. That's it.
Yeah.
That's a half account essentially. All right. I think we did we forget about did we cover anything or not cover anything that we would
No,
like to?
the basics, I think.
Yeah, the basics. And so there's obviously a lot more to this game than just the basics. There's strategies, different ways to rally. There's things like hiding your troops in the rally. There's things like tracking.
Yeah.
There's things like trap teleporting.
Fake formations.
Yes, fake formations, all kinds of stuff that we can actually teach you all, but it's obviously not going to happen today because we'll spend the whole night here. But for now, I think
Yeah, all the PvE stuff is
yeah.
like covered.
all the PvE. Does anybody have any questions for us at this point? I take it as a no. Well, Siri, thank you so much for coming. It's been
you're
great
welcome,
help,
bro.
and I hope we can do more of these streams. I'm going to get in touch with with Iru, and see if maybe he can post this video on his channel because his channel is kind of more like more PR than we're only doing this for the players. We're not doing this for anything. So yeah, maybe he can post it on his channel and. Get more people to see this, and because there's lots of information for newer players here. All right, I'm going to end the stream now. So thank you guys, and we'll see you next time.